Hi, this is Karen. In today's video, we're going to do another foundation review. So welcome to another Foundation Friday. Today we are doing UOMA Beauty. UOMA Beauty is a Black-owned brand, and I guess they've been on the scene for a couple years now. And this foundation, you will see me apply it with both a brush and a sponge. I will talk about the wear time, whether it is worth your coin. I will talk about, is it mature, skin friendly, and would I repurchase it again? So if you're interested in seeing that and seeing the other things that I did apply to my face today, keep watching. So I'm going to put the foundation on. I've already primed and added sunscreen. The sunscreen is Black Girl Sunscreen as always. Today's primer is, just dropped it, is LYS, and this is a serum gripping primer. And so I just apply it to my T-zone, place where I get oily. So it helps control oil, and it also minimizes or diminishes the look of pores. So that's what I did so far. And now I'm just going to put on the foundation. And again, it is the UOMA Beauty Foundation. I'll put the shade and everything, or the shade in the description box. It's a great foundation. I love the glass. I love that it has a pump, and I love the way their shade range runs. It's really easy to find your shade, at least I think, which is hard to kind of do online. So this is it. I'm just using a pump. I'll probably use a little more since I'm using a brush and a sponge. So I'm going to use the brush on this side. And this foundation has nice coverage. It does have a bit more than some of the other ones that I've reviewed, but it's nothing, it's not heavy. It doesn't feel heavy on the skin. And I like the way it goes on. So yeah, I'll just be using this pump on this side. And this is the foundation side, and you can see there's nothing here yet, just so you can see the difference. It's just a matter of evening out my skin tone. And I'll bring it down, then I'll do another pump, just so I can use the sponge so you can see how it applies with the sponge. Really quickly, really easily, and I like the way it performs with both a brush and a sponge. The brush side is a bit more coverage, and that's to be expected because the sponge kind of soaks up some of the product. And that's what it looks like. You don't even really, because it does have a matte finish, but it's not a flat matte, and it doesn't look, cakey for a matte finish. So I like it. So I won't even set, well, I probably will a little bit, but not much. Like I need a little more here. And that's how it's looking with just the foundation on. Now I'm gonna show you how other things work on top of it. I'm going to now use theirs. This is also by UOMA Beauty. This is a duo stick. It has a highlighter on one end. If I can get it off, that's the highlight. And I like that they're cream products. And then this is the contour. And I'm doing this before I even add my concealer, but I'll go back to add the concealer. And I just do this because I like to add dimension back to my face after I have put the foundation on, because the foundation evens out your skin tone, which is great. But if you leave it with just that, to me, your face is flat, and it takes away the dimension that you have. And I just like to use this to add it back. And you see how much I use, just a little bit, and it blends like a dream. Blends right in. And you don't need much. So now I'll do the concealer. Now, I've had this foundation for a while. I used up all the concealer, or I can't find it, so I purchased another one online, got the wrong color. It's too dark, but I love this. You can't even see it. I love this concealer. It's almost like the same color as my hand, but it's a little too dark. I'll show you, and I might have to use something to lighten it up. And then this other concealer that I'm going to use to kind of lighten this up is by Beauty Bakery. And this is the Insta Bake. This is it here. And everything will be linked below. As you can see, this is a bit lighter. And I actually like this concealer as well. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll use them together like that. I didn't send it back. I just kept it. I tried to see if my daughter could use it, but it wasn't a good color for her as well. Her skin is a little deeper than mine. She would beg to differ. She would probably say it's a lot deeper, but her skin is a bit deeper than mine. So I'm gonna do my brows, and I keep saying I need to get my brows threaded. Everything is so weird with the pandemic and everything. I've just gotten so out of rhythm with doing things. I mean, I hadn't had them done for a minute, for 2 years since we've been on been in the pandemic. I'm going to do my eyebrows, and this is with Mented, their highbrow. That's what it's called, highbrow brow pencil that I really like. And when I do regularly get my brows waxed, I do it about every 2 months or so. I don't do it super, because I like my brows to grow in. I like a fuller brow on me. And I think as we get older, I just think it looks nicer. It looks better. And your brows they frame your face. And I think if your brows are too sparse or too thin, it doesn't look right. And I know there was a time that was like really in, and I would never go back to that. I see pictures with me with those brows, and I'm like, what was I thinking? It's just like a little line. It's like, oh, it's horrible. Then I'm gonna take UOMA. Now, I'm not sure if they have a setting powder, and I'm not sure if they have a primer and stuff, but I'm using what I have in their line. And this is one of their eyeshadow palettes. Look at that, isn't that so pretty? It's so pretty, I love it. I love the artwork and everything on there. And it has a mirror. I don't wanna blind you with it, but these are the colors. And if you know me, green is my thing. I love green, like an army green or like an olive green, absolutely love. I'm gonna start with Oh Sun, is yellow. And I know you're thinking, girl, but it's gonna be fine. I'm gonna use this. And on my skin, it's not that it doesn't look yellow, because it does, but it blends so well into my skin that you're not gonna really be able to see it. It's a nice base. I hope y'all can hear their, what do you call it, people that do lawn work. They're out in the development, and they've been doing it all. I've been wanting to get this done, but it's not as loud, so I'm hoping that you can't hear it. And I have the sliding door open just to get some fresh air in here, even though it's November. But the way my hot flashes are set up, I can't stand to be hot. That's why all the videos you'll see, which you can't really see my shirt, I'm gonna have on a tank top and some type of cardigan. I have a million long cardigans that I wear in the house, or I wear out. I mean, they're nice enough to wear out, but the point is that I need to have layers so that when I get hot, I can peel stuff off. And it doesn't help that these lights that I'm filming under, they're hot too. So, and also got my handy dandy fan here for that same purpose. Right now I'm feeling okay. So far so good. And now I'm gonna add a little sparkle with this color here, and it's called Mystical. That's this one right here. It's really pretty green, but it has some sparkle to it. It's almost like a topper where you could just put it on top of a different, you know, on top of a shadow. But I just want a little sparkle today. Let's see what this lighter one, there's a lighter green sparkle one, and it's called Allure. I'm gonna put that on. Oh, that's a bit lighter. I like that too. I haven't used this palette in a minute. I have nowhere to go, but my eyes are sparkling. And that's it. Then I will take like a little, this is not even the one that I like to use, but it's okay. It's like a little flat brush. I don't know if you can see that. And I'll take the dark green, that lush color, and kind of push it into my lash line versus using a liner. I just like that. It kind of deepens. Make sure lashes look fuller without putting a line on top. I don't usually do that because I don't like the way it looks on me. I mean, if I do, it's a very, very small line. Like, I don't wing anything out. I don't do that. I just don't like that on me. All right, well, blend that out a little more. Now I will add a little, I don't think I want to add any blush. I think I'm good on that. Since my eyes are kind of dramatic, I'll leave that alone. And I'm going to set my face just a little bit with this lip balm. I said lip balm, but I meant the lip bar. And this is their setting powder. Let's take a little brush. For my lip, I'm going to use something by UOMA, and their lipstick, this is their, and it's so cute. It has a magnetic top. And the name of the lipstick is Aretha, the shade, and the name of it is Badass Does Not Talk About Being a Badass. I don't think that's the name of the lipstick. I think the name of the lipstick is Badass Lipstick, I think. I don't think it's that whole long title. It's a deep color, and again, it's called Aretha, but I like it. And pull some lip balm, because this is matte. And this is my lip balm. Again, everything will be linked below. And let's put on Aretha. That's a dark look, but I'm okay with it. I like it. Then I'm gonna set my face. I'm kind of thinking I want to lighten this lip, but I'm gonna leave it. I'm just gonna leave it. Maybe put some gloss in the center tonight, lighten it up just a little bit. And this is by, this gloss is by the Lip Bar, and this is Goddess. That's a pretty, pretty gloss. And I'll just add it to my finger because I don't want the dark from the lipstick to get inside the tube. So, I did all of that and did not put on my eyes. I forgot to use my eyeshadow primer. So it's going to be interesting to see how this eyeshadow lasts because I have oily eyelids. But I normally would have put on Juvia's Place Prep Eye Primer. So I didn't, and it's going to have to do. And now I'm going to just add mascara. And this is their mascara, UOMA Beauty mascara, which is my favorite mascara right now. It's so nice. It's buildable. It doesn't flake off. It doesn't smudge. I really, really like it. And I have really straight lashes. And sometimes if a mascara formula is too heavy, it can weigh my lashes down and make them go like that, like go limp, for lack of a better word. But this doesn't. I don't curl my lashes. I mean, I used to, but I don't think, I just don't. I mean, that does help, but I don't do that. So my thoughts on the UOMA Beauty foundation. I've had this for a while. I really, really like it a lot. I think that it is a fuller coverage than some of the other foundations that I have, but you don't need a lot. You don't necessarily have to set it because it's matte, but it's not so matte that it leaves your face flat or it makes you, look like you're wearing a mask. And it's a good foundation. You can get this from their site. You can get it from Ulta. I think it's $42. You get an ounce of product. A little goes a long way. As you see, I don't use a lot of foundation. And so mine usually lasts me forever. I have to end up oftentimes throwing them out, because they've expired before I actually use them all. And because I have a few that I kind of keep in rotation, that kind of happens. But I like this foundation, and I do think that it is mature skin friendly. I don't feel like it settles into my fine lines or especially more than fine lines. My fine lines are mostly under my eyes. And on my face, I really don't have any fine lines, but I do have large pores. I have texture, and this foundation doesn't accentuate that. I love the brand. It's a Black-owned brand, if I didn't say that before, and I love it. And I do think this is worth a try for anyone that has mature skin and wants a foundation to try out. So I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. Comment, like, subscribe to this video. It really helped me a lot. And I will see you in the next one. Oh, and let me just let y'all get a nice little look what it looks like. I like it. I really like it. And I hope you do too. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And I'll see you in the next one.